There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. 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 When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end.
What's up, everyone? Hey, I'm back. Oh, super pumped. Right, a couple of apologies. First and foremost, I actually have a few bits that I need to quickly just tie off, finish off, and then I need to get everything ready and set for this stream. But welcome back, everyone. I actually missed everyone. Not really been streaming, but watched a lot of PUBG. I got approached by a connection that now works at the Nürburgring, and what I didn't know is, do you know what? They've got an esports arena there, not just in one location, but across multiple locations in Zurich, in Germany. And these guys and girls, they get together and they go, do you know what? Let's throw it down. Brand new season, though. GT3 is going to be kicking off. I'm Mark. I'll be covering the English channel, though. Obviously, we're going out in Germany as well. We're on their channel live, we're on YouTube, and we're also on my channel on YouTube and Twitch here. I'm super pumped. Super pumped. Now, I'm going to throw you straight into the qualifiers. After the qualifiers, we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about the formats, what the dates are, what the circuits are. We're at Daytona at the moment, if you haven't gathered already. But first and foremost, I've got to apologise very quickly. I need to go grab something. I need to go sort something out on my side. And I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Let's get you guys there. And here we go. Obviously, qualifiers, as I said, are kicking off at NEC 25. This is a multi-section, so obviously with the GT3s, we've got the hypercars going at it as well. So you will see a slight split in the pack as we really do really get things into it as well. Why is my clean feed not giving me any sound at the moment? That's a problem. Let me figure it out. I've got a few blips to sort out. I'm going to sort them out now, but I definitely haven't got any sound coming through. So I'm going to go speak to the guys and make sure that they get me some sound coming through on the clean feed. I'll be back. This is the open qualifiers. This is the first race. And this is obviously where we're going to be looking to get a set time set out. So I'll be back in a few seconds, guys. I'll put some music on and we'll just sit back and watch these guys go back into it. And this is one of the hypercars that kicking things off. But we'll go from there.
I'ma keep it going till there ain't none left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on. 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 Nothing. Keep the flame. Keep the flame. Keep the flame on.
Right. We've got car sounds. Yes, let's go, people. Right, let's get chat up. Let's see you guys here. Let's keep a log on that myself as well. How's everyone been, actually? Oh, that's a bit of a spin out to join in. Not good start. That's not a good chance. So I see there's multiple sites that's going on at the moment, guys. And there are 5 and 7 actuators. So these are full simulation setups, full rig setups, wiggles and jiggles and everything in between. So pretty much everyone has the same equipment. So it's not just like an online event where it's just like, hey, do you know what? It's not fair. This person's got a better setup than me, etc., etc. All these guys and girls are playing in the same situation at the moment, which is super cool. And obviously, each event is playing its way through. Now it's at a castle. This is not the competitive one. This is the older version because it's really this has been customized to the Nürburgring eSports setup, right? So multiple locations, multiple people. First race in the calendar season at the moment. At the moment, we are setting our qualifying times, which are going through anyway. Good to see a lot of people. All the people seen in the main chat. Welcome back in, everyone. Let's double check we are on YouTube. We are perfect. We are there as well. I've got some really, really good ideas for this, for the guys to try and help them level things up. Like, for example, I've got an interactive website where I can see what the cars exactly are and things like that. I've got the list of our entry people here as well, which is really, really good to see. Let's have a look, see a catch up. I just need to get my stuff synced, guys. Just bear with me. Pop that there. I need to pop that there so I'm not blinded by my lights. I need to get myself pretty much on point. A little bit out of sync. I think I'm a little bit ahead. Nope, well off. Sorry guys, I'm just literally going to say that the first time sort of doing this. Make sure you check the ID. I was showing up. Now what can I see? I hit play. Am I ahead or behind? I might be slightly behind. No. How are they slightly behind? How am I getting their feed quicker than their YouTube feed? Anyway, here's what it is. Cool, so we're starting to get some times on the clock now. So, I'll just let you guys know what the hell is going on. Why am I doing Nürburgring eSports? So this is the NEC 25 Championship. They've done multiple of these before. A lot of them have been casted in German. There's been a couple which is in English. I'm going to obviously start to bring the English side. This Daytona, I've not personally raced it. I absolutely love the track and played it a couple of times in eSims myself. It's a very fast-paced track actually, but especially with the GT and the hypercars, you've got to be super clear on a couple of things. One, you can't be hitting those curbs, right? You're going to be on the set of your car and you're going to be looking at an early spin up. I actually like the bus stop that we'll see in a second as these cars come through. We're going around the main bank at the moment where a lot of these cars are going to stick to this left-hand side just to try and keep the speed. The GT3 is a bit later in the race. You're going to see them lower down. The hypercars are going to be going around and above them. And as you come around this sort of final and bend section, we're going to the bus stop area. This here is where I think we're going to see a lot of people. If they click the curbs, it can be quite dangerous. Be on the brakes as soon as you see the sign number 2, the braking point number 2. And obviously then you'll be whipping yourself in on that left. Then you've got a nice flat out on the right. And you'll be going all the way around. Here you go. Straight to the side. Just careful for those curbs. Don't want to set the car too much. A little bit wide, obviously, before. Heavy on the brakes again. That's a full lock up there. That's not great, though. From Timothy. Needs to be careful. He's lost a lot of time. More importantly, the tyre. Let's just talk actually about some of the other bits and pieces. 100% fuel, obviously, same on the tyres as well. So the guys are going to have to take that into account when it comes through, especially from the rules. Scheduling point of view, obviously this is the first race at the moment. We've got Qatar next, that'll be in June. Le Mans, Fuji. We're going over to Brazil. Then we're going back to Germany. We've got the Circuit of Americas, and then we'll end up, final race will be race number 9, or technically race number 8, sorry, because we've done the prologue. And that will be on November the 13th. So it'll be on Thursdays. They're not every Thursday. These are full bar setups. As I said before, full racing sim setups as well. So, yeah, super fun. Red flag is out. We are coming to the end. I like qualifying times. Most of them It will take Cap with some decent times. Quite a few of the hypercars have been locking up here onto the corners. Things go. Fabian in the first two out. Fastest lap so far. Sitting pole on 1:30.43. He's sitting in the BMW M Hybrid V8. Look, all the cars are supported by the ACF group as well. So super pumped to see some crazy. You know, I'm a sucker for skins, guys. Absolute sucker for skins. Domino, it's pretty wide there before he comes out to straight. I'm going to try and pump down this power now. That's where he's going to have to try and keep this power in. Currently sitting in 11th place. When it comes down, let's have a look at his actual timings. So I've got wicked stats and facts I can see here. Currently 0.1 of a second off. Now 0.2, so it's lacking slightly. Stop carrying the pace through at the moment. Just going for the next bend. Has to get ready for the bus stop. Having the brake, nicely taken there. If this is going to be flat out, watch the curbs as he goes through, wiggles his way through the S. Be back to that left-hand side. Heavy back on the brakes to return his way in. Looking to try and complete a lap. Jumping his way up. That's wide. That's not great. Absolutely not great. And it's going to be gone out as a complete reset. Fortunately. There we go. Back in the pit lanes. Unfortunately, good lap though to start with. Just obviously, maybe left a little bit too late on that braking. As he would turn himself in. But now, it's all looking pretty strong. We kill him. See where he's sitting in the leaderboard. Might come fourth on the Alpine as well. And here comes the GT3s. Not going to say personal favourites. Don't mind the hypercars. Said it is a multi-class race. This is, so we're going to see us like splitting the pack. I like the GT3s. A little bit more on me. A little bit more I can get my hands on. Do you like the Porsche as well? Whoa. See how not many people are rocking the Porsche. Only a couple actually, to be fair. The BMW sitting in the ranks here. Ferraris as well. I'm interested to see how these cars sort of balance their way out. I was asking about the stats actually today, guys, and a lot of the stats, and we're looking at the actual timings. They've been testing the cars. There's not much in it. There really isn't much in it in the classes. We're talking like tenths of a second and less. So, really interested to see how these guys and girls kind of handle the cars and how they deal with it. We'll have to go from there. That's been an accident, though. It's been a crash. Look at Beckin. Actually did hit. So he's going to have to get a reset. Got 18 minutes left, though, for qualifiers. Jumping with chat very quickly. Everyone's doing okay out there. Actually, I've not been to the Nürburgring yet, guys. I really want to go. I actually have some friends which do racing. One for Aston Martin, one for Renault. And like for me, it's one of those places I've always enjoyed. I love motorsports, always have. Massive Formula 1 fan as well. Especially when my friends got into sort of the Aston Martin racing as well, started really following a little bit more about what they were doing there. So again, pumped to see kind of how things unfold, and especially if they do get more of these. I'd love one of these bars in London. Absolutely love one of these bars in London. It'd be insane. Absolutely insane. That's YouTube. Good to see YouTube in. Jeremy. He'll whip his way past. He's actually straight here. So wide, hits the curb nicely. Going to continue on the course. Currently sitting down. It's in 13th actually now. Taking the place away. Let's whip around on the outside. Not going too wide, but can unlock the speed through. Said before, coming down to it was sort of like yellow line, keeping that pacing up. What's going to happen next after this run? Well, once we get the qualifiers done, so we haven't got much longer left with them. We are then going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to set up the race. Expect the pack will split at that point slightly with the hypercars and the GT3s. Obviously, it's going to be an element. He's taking a lot of the curb there. A lot of the curb there. Got to be careful with one setting. Push himself up here. You know, in the same. A bit of unbalance on the curb. 20 place at the moment. Dipping into the pits just in front. It's a BMW. Oh, go through. His first curve takes seconds. He comes inside. Nice glow from the brakes. Be cautious though. Only quite down there. Needs to really be setting some pace laps now. Has a little bit of clean air in front. Not too much actually. It's Patrick. Patrick's now 35th. He started to climb the table though. Few still not out just yet. Quite a few in the pits as well. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 players currently still sitting in the pits at the moment. Made out of 3 now. They're working their way up. You get the opportunity there. Here's the best view we can see as well. You can see the top there. Nürburgring circuit. So a German circuit as well, 35 minutes away from there. So you can see obviously all the players are sitting in the rigs. One's 7 actuators, one's 5. So they're pretty close across the board on both of them. Full setup, as I said before. Bar, food, good time, and more importantly, racing. And I said it's an 8 race across the circuit of this season. So let me bring every single race for you guys and hoping to cover it with you guys. Nice back straights. I have to get an idea of who's who and who's sitting in what rig as well. So we can give them some love on stream. So the guys now can be moving through. Hopefully sound levels are okay. Check on my side, they seem to be okay. These are the hypercars. Up incline. Don't need that, don't need that. Let's bring him over here. Let's have a little butchers. Yeah, how am I faster than their actual stream? I'm trying to sync my feed up. This one I'm talking about the hypercars going on that top bank compared to the GT3s. The GT3s are going to stick to that yellow line. They've got the pace. They've been able to get the grip to go around the sort of top side and not lose too much of that traction. So, we'll wait and see as they do work their way through. Bernard. Going to take a look at the curve though, but he's going to be drifting behind. Sitting in the Ferrari. Behind. Hey, he's sitting. Is he in the top one? He's in Koblenz. He's in Germany. So you see the KOB. That's basically telling me the location that they are. MBR is in the Nürburgring. So he's sitting in the Nürburgring. See him. He's sitting at the top of the pack there. So he's going to be in one of those top panoramic cameras that you saw earlier. It's full lockup coming into the turning. We're left on the time. Time-wise now, 12 minutes, just over 12 and a half minutes actually. There's quite a few of them actually got a little bit more of clean air. Here we in with Jeremy at the moment. Jeremy sitting down in 13th place. Best lap so far has been 1:44 or 10th of a second. Still plus at the moment on that. It's not having the best lap compared to our last one. Currently racing though in that Lexus RC. He's in 15th place. Sitting in the Audi. Definitely doing faster lap times in front, so you can expect him to sort of work his way around. Jam in the Porsche. Yeah, I told you guys it's a good looking car that is. 19th for the moment. A little bit of a pack up at the moment. So it's sitting in the point as well. Goes on the inside. Nice little hold from him. He's slower though in the BMWs. Had to let the guys car sort of pace by at the moment. Jamwell. Still working through. Let's qualifying time at the moment though. 1:30 is the best lap. And we're kind of just tanking behind. There's quite a bit in it as well. There's that inside line as well. BMW is actually going to whip its way around. Huge amounts of crashes. Oh, massive crash coming out of second horseshoe. These guys have to reset. It's not going to be good on the times. Just coming up to 10 minutes now. Huge crash again on the back straight. Just behind us where actually we're looking now. Full total out. Hands work his way through. Beckham down towards that yellow line to whip its way all the way through. Right, you can do one. Yeah, it'd be so much fun to do in real life, to be fair. That's why I wanted to bring one. And this is what I kind of like about this, because that sort of approached me, I thought it was just an eSIM, it's online. There's lots of really good races online to sort of watch if you do catch them. But then there's lots of interesting races, I'm going to put it. But the fact that all of these people are serious enough to get down to a bar on a Thursday night, have food, and compete in the championship, which there is prize pool we'll go through in a second. We've got like 5 minutes, which we'll trawl through those pieces. But yeah, there is obviously prizes up for grabs. Let's have a little talk about it now. What are we playing for? So obviously next race in 34 days from today. First place, the Driving Academy experience is a real world professional racing training. First person will get that on the Nürburgring. Second place, we're taking 200 in vouchers on the Nürburgring, and third would be 100. Obviously, it's lounge experience. The best driver at each of the esports lounge wins, and all you can drive all year CD passes as well. I like it. I really like it. I like doing something different. I like if they could potentially franchise this out, and maybe we'll see more bars getting involved in these kind of races. We see more people across the globe also playing in. As I said, this is not the competitive the game. This is the one before, which has been highly modified to meet the requirements. So it definitely fits in. As I said before, there is a 7 and a 5 actuated. So full racing simulators. I'll make sure we'll get a video up about them in a second, so we can actually look there in a little more detail. I'm speaking to the team as well. Obviously more about what they're doing, how they're going to level this up, and what the plans are. They've got obviously that leaderboard on the left hand side. They're looking to bring that out. We're going to be able to put that online. I've got an online website which I'm looking at the moment, which keeps you track of all the players, times, locations, etc. Tells you when the crashes are, tells me what's happening with the car, so I'll be able to give you some real insights live, even if we're not watching it. Like we just had a huge crash coming to the first horseshoe. Just behind this, lucky enough. Roberto, 14th place at the moment, sitting in the Audi. Whistling his way by. I like the BMWs, pretty sexy, the old BMWs. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind a little driving experience. Professional driving experience. Just get to live in the daylights like my wife. And bring this chat out a little bit more so I can see it. This needs to be quicker. Why is it not quicker for me? Ah, that's perfect. Hey, there we go. That means I can move that over here. Give or take there. Give or take there. I'm maybe like half a second behind. Not even that. I'm about 1/10 of a second behind. That's fine. You know what? First place at the moment. Mid-pack in the BMW. A lot of BMW sitting around this pack at the moment. That's Undertake though. Comes through. Set the qualifiers. 7 minutes left on the clock. Antonio's going to take the cruise lane back in. He dump into the pits. He needs to dump into the pits now. These guys go by. I think he's going to look for some clean air. No, let's hit the pit wall. Going for the pit now. Rene, 23rd. 145. This is the current lap. Fabian BMW. Sitting at the 130. The guys did tell me actually. How can I tell? How can I tell the difference? Difference on the leaderboard. Oh, where you going? Don't need that. Get rid of that. What's that for? Different colours on the leaderboard. I don't see different colour on the leaderboard. I see colours in time. Anyway, there's a multi-class event. We've got the hypercars, we've got the GT3s, guys. So we will see a split on the times. Just working out who's the hypercars all at the top. No surprise there. I'm looking for kind of our first GT3 at the moment. GT3, 13th place, Jeremy. Where is he? Is he our top GT3? I think he is. He's in pit at the moment, 1 minute 44. 23. So we are seeing a slight split in the pack. 10 seconds actually around it, so we will see multiple laps obviously go through. So this is the NEC, Nürburgring eSports Championship for 25. This will be a whole year event. Thursday nights we'll be coming through live from the bars. I'll be covering the English stream. There is one in German as well. So if you guys do want to get involved, obviously Nürburgring eSports on YouTube. We'll be covering things on Twitch here. Also pumped out an English stream to their YouTube channel as well. It's good to see. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at their YouTube channel as well. Let's go. Nürburgring. I'm just trying to set things up. This is the first time we're obviously doing it, guys. So just making sure the feed's coming through okay with me. B-side, let's go. I just tuned in with the YouTube. Just trying to sort a few things out, guys. So apologies. First, I don't know who I am. My name is Mark Power. I'm the Mark Power cast. A lot of people know me. I do cover a lot of esports, do a lot of production as well. And I've got approached by the guys to cover and help support this NEC 25 event. I'm super pumped to do it. I personally would love to have one of these racing rigs in my house. I haven't got the money for that, guys. But must admit, I have been looking today. So please give me your recommendations. Always very intrigued when it comes down to the racing rigs. Always something I've always loved and enjoyed. And guys and girls out here do it right. In the bar, working it out. Tom Clessy working his way through. We'll go around that sort of back straight past the pit wall now. I'm taking full speed. Hit number 6. Huge miles per hour, massive on the brakes. Now he has to whip his way and be careful of the curb. It's just crest by. Able to sort of accelerate out, means to be cautious not to lose the balance. It's just flat out through this section. Again, cautious of the curbs. Daytona is going to be, I'm going to be singing all about that with the GT3s. Late turn in. Now should be able to get back onto the power as it balances out. So we'll swap over to Romero. Take him on the outside. Doesn't quite get speed, but we'll pop him back in. First whip round in towards the horseshoe at the end. Heavy left. We'll get over to the left hand side and heavy on the right hand side. And we'll come through. Right out on the other side. 3 minutes 5 to go. Pack is looking pretty set. Not many people now sitting in the pits have to go through at the moment. So what's up? Gonna kick back and lurk. You kick back and work. Is Wacky 101 in the Sizzler games? maybe. Got to be in with the bars, mate. You're going to be in the bars. I'm going to show you guys some of the videos at the moment. So after this, we've got 2 minutes 39 left on the clock for the qualifiers. It's a multi-class event, GT3 stories and their hypercars. After this, we've got our 5-minute break as these guys and girls will get ready. Oh, Rhino spins out. It's not what you want. It's not what you want. You're trying to put a final lap on. Obviously, they get the opportunity to have a quick drink, go to the toilet. Get ready. Did a racing briefing before. I was a little bit late, so I apologise. The rest of them all clear. So this was dropped to me on Moon and Day. So it's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is like a LAN-ish party. LAN-ish party. That's what we're saying. No bet. Oh, a little bit heavy on the curbs though. To come through in BMW. 5 seconds on it, but pop through the gears now. So that's what's fist. We're on the banking curve. Love the American trucks, the big banks. One minute 34 left. They're out. They'll be set the time based upon. No more out of the pits. Quite a few in the pits. Given out, we've got a handful of cars still remaining on the track now. And lots of clean air in front of them though, so they'll be able to be happy with that. Alexander slightly there hitting the curb. Carry the power through as best he can. That's good as last time. Where is his current lap times at the moment? Where is he? 31st. His final section, he's doing well. He's knocking spots off. Beto's doing the same, actually. He's knocking spots off his time, so maybe a couple more jumps up. Maybe a few more tweaks. Fabian Klein, well, I think he's going to be taking pole position. Actually takes it by a good amount, to be fair. It's more behind Champs, so cautious. On to the last 26 seconds left. So most people are still in the pits. We've got a handful of cars that said still working their way around on the lap. Actually, a couple more going through. 15 seconds. Might see a few more actually. We'll hammer out a last lap. Obviously, they're through and they're setting the lap. They can remain out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's 1. There's overtime now, so these guys, unfortunately, have to set another lap time. But actually, fundamentally, having set quite a bit. Everyone else around them's in the pit. We're just kind of looking at this sort of mid-pack, 14, 15, 16. Still trying to get some numbers on the board. Jan doing the same, done in 24th, and just behind him. Time's a distance behind. That be good here. No, it's gone really too wide there, so that should be the end. And his lap, instant pit though. Roberto on the other side. Well, in the Audi. So just coming up towards the bus stop now. Having the brakes. Careful on the curb. It has a slight clip on the curb though. But car not too unbalanced. Oh, he does unbalance in there. Too much through the bus stop. Unfortunately, it's going to be out from that point. There's no sitting more times from there. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I love about Daytona. If you kiss the curb just too much, you don't get much more left in the tank. So, watch with him. It's going to be a huge time added on. Got more cars left out on the track now, but I can't really see too much changing, especially with some of the people that are out. Arguments saying this in the bottom section here might get it. Better than 16th. Not get it, is he? I know, it's minus 85. Push the curb, doesn't want to unsettle. It's through now, it's got the heavy right hand side first. So the horseshoes will go through. I'd applied the power on at the moment. Just the power through from the adjacent sides. Now again, flat out through here. Complete flat out, heavy on the brakes. Late turn in, we'll be able to try and carry as much power through. Actually, kissed the curb a little bit too much. Now, full acceleration down to this last bend. Slight brake late, and then through. Again, you've got so much opportunity to carry speed through. A bit of a tail whip there. Nice under control. Now completely flat out as he ramps through the gear. 5th. Now hitting 6. Goes 240, 250 kilometers an hour. Full flat out now. 6 on the right hand side of the wall. Heavy on the brakes. Now comes through the bus stop. Nice opportunity through. Doesn't hit the curb too much this time. Oh, a little bit there too much. Lots of time. We'll go through has to catch up the power. Now just does try to apply a huge final left bank into 6th gear. 152. What's he sitting at? -4. Should maybe take a spot. Have to wait and see. Not bad. Qualifying time out the door. Anyway, welcome in, guys. My name is Mark Power. And welcome into my channel. Or if you're on the Nürburgring eSports, the English side of the channel, again, welcome in. What we're going to do is a quick break, though. When we come back, we'll be kicking the race off. I need to go get a drink because I've been double fun. But I do want to quickly talk about this very, very quickly. So we are on Daytona Race number 1, obviously on the 22nd of May. This is where we are racing our way through for the NEC 25. Obviously, everyone has the opportunity to go through qualifiers, practicing. That's what we were just doing a minute ago. And then we've got a 75-minute race that will be coming up very, very shortly. Multi-class, as we said before, this is a GT3 and a hypercar. So we are going to see a split when it comes down to the drivers in the pack. The first, second, third, you can read those one out. Loud winners be getting passes as well. So super, super, super excited though to be here. As I said, this is the first race. We've got a few bugs I just need to figure out. So if you guys can give me 5-10 minutes, we're going to be starting the race very shortly. And I'll see you guys in a few.
The atmosphere, the people here around are so passionate, so it's incredible.
I get goosebumps every time I see this.
The Nürburgring is really a very special place, and it's a very difficult place.
It's very, very good to have all these fans back here in the home of motorsport.
atmosphere. It's the calm before the storm.
Let's go. We're back in. I think I've got the sync right. Apologies again. Slight technical issue. Obviously, I need my feed to be kind of the same as yours so I can commentate and cover things. But yeah, rolling start. We're going to be working our way through. Obviously, the hypercast be kicking things off first. Let's turn the aircon off. Don't need to hear the aircon. Don't need to hear the aircon, people. So yeah, here comes our hypercast though. Obviously, they just kick things off. So they're going to be rotating their way around now. And you like these cars? They're quick. Our GT3s slightly back in the pack. You can see them now on that map though on the right hand side. So you can see between the hypercars and the GT3s. The hypercars will get off first. We obviously see the split the pack. Go from there. been told in the leaderboard. I've been told in the leaderboard they're going to be different colours. But I cannot see it, guys. I can't see it. Welcome in, obviously, people on YouTube. Welcome for my Twitch, guys and girls. Comes the sound back in. Perfect. Exactly what I need. It's my race car. My car's just hacking up slightly. Wait for the GT3s to sort of work their way around. Which would be... I'm interested. Don't get me wrong. I do like hypercars. I'm a little fan favourite of the GT3s though. So continue, sir. Good way through. Just looking through the pack here, looking for some of the numbers. Good lap times. Very good lap times. You know, putting attempts on the other people. They're going to keep an eye on, obviously, on the game chat. We're going to keep an eye on any penalties that be coming through. More importantly, keep an eye on the race. Cars now working their way around. It's gone past the bus stop. I'm going to be queuing here for race number 1. Nürburgring eSports. Killian. I know. Was that a sync? That sync. Is that a sync? There goes our pace car. Just to stop it slightly. Working our way around towards the break. Here we go. Underway here, race number 1, the Nürburgring eSports Ring, NEC 2025. The hypercar's getting away. Fabio, who has taken a first bend, uncontended there from Michael. We'll keep on the inside though, on the defensive line. Not too problematic, but he goes for the defensive line this time. So Michael tries to go around the outside. Oh, there's a bit of an accident though. Spin out though, going to cause some issues, losing points. So to try and get back on the track as quick as he can. Expect a penalty coming through now. But huge. And on the other side though, this is where we're getting the race from the GT3s. They're over the line now. They're on the way as they'll be chasing down the inside. Jeremy, though, losing the first position, though. As it'll be whipped in on the other side, though, is Tibby and Ruff will be in front, though. But a little bit of a pack-up. Rhino stuck behind traffic, looking to line things up now, getting the clean air behind. In the 5th gear, left hand turning will come through. Now needs to get heavy. Goes for the over brake. Late at the braking. Takes the inside line. Great move here from Rhino, though. Hard on the acceleration. But no, he comes round. Unable to take the position. Back down on the other side. Reposition, though. Maybe late on the brakes. He goes further afield. Gives him the opportunity. So Rhino will get the opportunity to go on the inside. Does the door get closed? No. He's able to get through. Pushing him towards the top. So he's going to be able to take the in line there. And should be good for that position. I felt so really wrong racing line on the lower side. And there's a big accident underneath. You see him whip by. Fortunately, few in the pits. Someone forgot where the track was. You know, needs to get back on. Gotta get these clean tyres. This is not dancing on ice. This is NEC 25. Huge split though. Huge split. Nice undertake though. Here we go. On the inside lane, on the defensive, so definitely leading the pack. That's divided at the moment. Lap time be set in the place. He's starting to break away slightly from the pack here. Comes through on the inside. Like how they're sending me messages, the delete message. A couple of people on the English stream. There is a German stream as well on the Nürburgring eSports, so you can jump across there. There are 2 streams active at the moment. Obviously, one is English, one is in German. So pick your best. We're on obviously in Twitch as well. So welcome for our Twitch crew. Hypercars though, Fabian. Leading the pace. Real pace. That left line leaderboard though, as soon as we get all the cars through, you see it will start to update, but like an opportunity. That's heavy on the curb. I can see some of these lap times coming through. He's currently set at 1:32.14 at the moment. It's a good lap start for him. Not too far off the pace set, though, in qualifiers. Kelm sitting behind. Both these are in the Nürburgring arena. On the left-hand turn. No, two contention at the moment. It's working their way through. It's nice to see. Actually, I could be a breakaway on the pack. Huge lock-up a little bit further back in the field. Andre, 7th place at the moment. 136. Excuse me, 8th, 134. That's a heavy loss there. Absolutely heavy loss. Locked up. Opened the door for the pass. Fully taken, though, by Max. Sitting in front of him. Again, in the Porsche. Just to try and make sure that he keeps those little mistakes down. Getting the clear stream. So third was Killian there. On the GT3, though. I'm working our way through. I'm trying to take the high bank. He's carrying the speed through. Problem is he's got heavy lefts. He has to get clear of the BMW. His nose is ahead at the moment. Late on the lock. BMW's had to tuck him behind. Great position, though, from him. Now we can get on the defensive line now. Keep towards the left-hand side. Make sure he kisses the curb. Not too much, though, for the spin-out. Keep the balance heavy on the left-hand side. Watching behind him in mirrors for that BMW. Not making a dive on the inside. That's why he's gone for more of the defensive line. Not going to be able to carry as much speed. But the BMW gets a little bit of a kiss as well. That's not going to be great. It's not going to be help. But it's going to give the opportunity away to sort of catch out. There you go, guys. Right-hand side. Nürburgring is on the top. Obviously, and you can see the full 7 actuated simulators. As these guys and girls will be banking their way in, the cars will be reacting to the movement, all the bumps, all the crests, everything in between. So, a full setup. So, not quite a full LAN party. It's like bar party on bar party. So, this is the race number 1 at the moment. Lambo checking in for the pits. Sandro will be tagging out, though, at the moment. Drive through race. Fortunately, received a penalty, so as a result, has to go for the drive through 60 seconds on the penalty there. We can climb well out in the front at the moment. See, actually, the times now down to 1:31.4. And we do have still on his tail, sitting on 1:31.9. So it's unable to sort of breach the gap. Alexander turning a huge hit on the curb here. Needs to be cautious. Oh, yeah, starting to. So they will get loud. And this is where we're going to see the GT3 cars taking the lower bank here, guys. As the hypercars have got the speed and, more importantly, the grip to keep that power up on that sort of high bank. As they'll go round the outside. Alexander's now. Just checking him out. Ferrari will whistle past him. He wants to try and tuck in as quick as he can just to get back in that braking zone. Left it for just enough time. He's going to turn in with the McLaren. Uppercut. She's reaching in behind him. This is what I do like about the multi-series of the cars that have to negotiate on the slower or faster cars that work with and around them. And we do tend to find sort of cars sort of grouping up to a degree. Right, so in the BMW. So we do have a line of BMWs. But sitting behind Julian. That's the second behind. Let's see if he can try and catch up. They get caught, though. We'll give him the opportunity now to close this gap down as he is continue just to keep on that racing line. I think it's not too much gained, but not too much lost either. Let's maneuver going on the outside, though. Just tuck in. Importantly, clean air. And bloop, something happens. Is that just on my feet? Yeah. Oh, swap cars. We swap cars. That's what it is. Gotta get used to it, guys. You know what? Defensive line will come through, but the outside line, unfortunately, you have to tuck in behind. It's not going to get the opportunity to get through on the inside there. I'm sitting behind, 18th place at the moment. Jan just in front, again with the BMW, holding a great line. Car's going to try and go around the long way as they're carrying the speed. Huge battle will come through. The Porsches Really going to be holding up some of those race leaders. They do get through. Oh, pretty clean at the end there. Jan. The Porsche GT3 in front of him, though, is the same with Luca. This is the way down. This precaution down. Left-hand turn will come in. And needs to get heavy to that left-hand side. Hit the brakes. Spin out. A lock-up we can see in front, though. So it's a lock-up, though, in front of Jan from Luca. It's pretty wide there. It's going to get some dirt on those tyres. Obviously, fuel management and tyre management under effect. That's braking from Jan. It's really closing his gap now. Let's go heavy on the power. Into third. Pushing up to fourth. Okay, for the hype cars. Might want to try and get lower down. Let them go on the right-hand side. We can see him now passing on the right-hand side of the screen. Nice battle, though. Unfolding between the Porsches. The GT3. A bit further up in the pack. Julian. Should potentially look for the take of this place here. Carrying more power. I think though BMW. Again, another pack of BMW sitting firm. Heavy on those brakes. Just can't quite close the gap all the way through. Just catch up and then we get a kind of free snake. And then it's out towards the horseshoe, the first horseshoe, and they're sort of losing the power from there. Further up in the pack, well, it's the hype cars. They're on the long way. Clipping a cone, gotta be careful there. And this is the problem with the multi class. Got the extra difference, the extra technicality of getting around some of these slower cars, especially if we are sitting on one of the hype cars. Let's push go through, but and now it's on Andre. 134, 18 best his lap so far. He's going to go for the, he's thinking about going for the late break in. He's got the turn in, force the Porsche late on the turn. Front, Hunt, Celtic behind. He's getting hammered, chased down as well. A bit more off the pace. He tempts in the pace behind as well. Chase through. Okay. On the inside, so quite surprised to see so many. I thought he would let him pass on the right hand side and work his way down. As he gets caught up in traffic now. Oh, he's lost the momentum. That's going to be helping out behind Alexander. Let's get back on the throttle quick. On the outside, tucks him back towards that line. Let's be cautious. Keep it up in the front though. Michael leading the charge. 131. It's been his best lap. It's actually taking ahead though. Fabian is now in second. Still done better lap times. 131.4. So expect that to close down. Fabian's last lap was a second slower, so something seems to have happened there for him. Needs to be cautious. So we are got a new race leader at the moment, so he's leading the charge. But Fabian right in his tail, and I said before, Fabian behind him, he's doing better lap times at the moment, so he must have got caught up in the traffic. The brakes. It's the first curve on the other side though. Nice little turn through, not too much. The second one, a little bit more over the top. But through the bus stop, now back onto the power on the outside. He's to hug this sort of bottom line as best he can. And the gap at the moment, well, was it a 10th at the moment? There's not much in it. 9 laps done so far. Going for the break on the inside. Here comes the challenge. They both lock up though. Has to go wide on the outside. Fabian looking to try and take it. But look at this. Michael knows that he's got the best turn. He's got the first horseshoe. Full lock up will come in from Fabian. I'll try through penalties on the other side. No, Ron's gone through, but he's good. They're able to sort of defend off the pace of Fabian at the moment. This is third place. Going to be loving this because why these two are battling on this, why they're locking up, they're losing power, they're losing momentum. It's going to allow them to close this gap at the moment. 1:32 is the best time he's done. Now it's a second behind both of these two anyway on their best laps. But at the moment, they are both, or all three of them, are tagging around in a 1:32. So it's going to be helping him. He needs to keep that pressure on. He needs to find the smoother line here, Daytona. Very quick track. As I said before, it's about making sure you're not unbalanced. Don't take too much of those curbs. Keep that car pretty much set. Now, it does affect the GT3s a lot more than the hypercars. The hypercars are getting affected more by the GT3s when they get caught in that traffic, though. This is where the pacing's coming in. This is where Fabian's looking to try and make the move. I think he's pretty much clean now. He's going to have the better output all the way around the outside edge. Can he hold on to it? It is neck to neck. He's had the break on the inside. He had the better line, and yet Fabian will take it. He goes through, back into first place now. Michael, well, all the hard work done. It's lost. Let's see if he can do it again. Good push. Good play. Back in sort of GT3 split. Ah, there's the colour. It's a different grey. There we go, lads. Thank you. So Jeremy. He's leading the pack on our GT3s at the moment. I'm doing pretty well. Actually, really good time, to be fair. As he currently sitting 13th in the overall. Best is a 144. 144, yeah. Closest to him is 145. It's a whole second off the pace. So he's actually starting to leave the pack. I suppose as long as he can keep a clear line of sight in front of him, he's going to be okay. 14th place actually is our chaser. Last up was a 145. Working their way through. So you need to be careful. No in-game sound from my side. That's because it's turned off on your side. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, just in time for a crash as well. I should have picked that up. Should have picked that up, guys. Should have some in-game sound now coming through. Let me just turn up a bit more. There we go. Yes, about right. Sorted now. Yeah, apologies. Just had a couple of technical problems when we first started. I just need to try and sort them out, smooth them out. It's on my side. I should have triggered it to come through. We had like a test stream where I was getting sound through. Just check it on YouTube now. Make sure you guys have got it. Yeah, looks like you have. We'll double check. Yeah, I can hear it. Let me bump it up a bit more, actually, guys, to be fair. As long as that's okay. Tell me the volume's all right. It's coming through on YouTube as well, which is fine. I come through on Twitch. Cool. Tom, sitting down, fourth. Shivering. It's going to hit the pit wall now. Drive through, unfortunately. Pressures have been coming through as well. The drive-through penalty for him. Just be careful. Jeremy said who is head of the pack at the moment on the GT3. He's really contended at the moment. It is knocking his spots off though. Just shy of a second behind. He's taking his drive-through penalty. Break, there you go. And back towards the top of the pack. Alexander chasing down in 8th place, but and just a couple of smooth runs here, a couple of smooth laps. Good. It's a big battle in the top though. Still continuing. Hold out. This is for third place, or third and fourth for the BMW. It's a million. Chasing down the Alpine. Killian. Oh, he's coming on the inside, actually. Comes into the stop. These guys are able to take this pretty much. I'm going to be flat out. Let's be careful just not to unbalance the car too much and spin. So before, but you see that more in the GT3 class. I've got to continue not getting caught in traffic here. Definitely catching time up right in the tail. Might be looking to try and make the move into the first horseshoe. Going around the outside now. He's gone late on the brakes. He's gone wide. A little bit of a lock up on the front left. To try and keep this sort of inside line as we going back in for the first horseshoe. As I said, he has the inside line. Now can go on the defensive line. Taking the position away. Maximilian needs to get away from this one quickly. He's going to take it. Great place. Fourth to third. Climbing that leaderboard now. Next target. Well, Michael in front. Oh, that's a huge lock up again. He's refusing to go here. Maximilian fighting with everything he's got, hoping this traffic. He goes for the inside line, looking for the outside though. Maximilian gets caught though, not just in traffic by the barrier, and Abel take him back though. Will go through. Michael's away. No messing with traffic there. He read it clean. The GT3's held him up and he was able to get on the inside line. Maximilian unfortunately went for the outside line and got caught, not just in traffic, but nearly the wall. All that hard work undone in seconds. Oh. He's just got it back though. Fourth place. Been down. How has he been out after that? All that amazing work through, getting through the pack. Yeah, but a little bit louder will be better. That's as loud as I can go on the clean feed. If I turn myself down slightly, it might balance it out. Let me ask production if they can push more. So I am being sent a feed from the team. So I'm basically getting what you guys are seeing as well. I'll ask the questions. Let me just double check. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to go ask the question. I'll be right back. Come through. Right, being pushed a little bit louder now for me, so we should be better, he says. So is it a little bit louder? Why is loud? We see if it goes any better from now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to try and get the sound back up. Right. Should be good. Should be good. We should be good. It's a little bit better now. It's a little bit louder. Keep us posted though, guys, in chat. Yeah, appreciate the subscribe, mate. How you been? 10 months, man. Jesus. Back is the action though. It's the fight for first. Catch up with some of these times that'll be coming through though. Do like the Ferrari. Do like the Ferrari. Alexander. He's in 11th place. Not any opportunities to gain up. He's getting better times though. He's working his way down. He's breaking down the pack. Alexander. Inside. Let's whip round. Do like the hypercar though. He's in the Toyota. Slightly wide now. Through. Jan on the Porsche. 18th place. Try and catch up, but again, timing wise, doing better times. Just needs to try and claw this track down. Most of these players now 15 or 16 laps in. Straight behind though, the Chevrolet. Try and get the opportunity though. It's the curb. It's a bit of balance though. Heavy on the left hand side. There's that heavy brake though. Looking for the late turn. Needs to be careful. The helper car behind, working its way through. A bit slower on the brakes. Careful again. But hyper car looking to try and take him back towards that bars though. He comes for the inside turn. Right, now this is where you want to stick to. This is where you want to let these hypercars whistle past you. Well, there you go. Further up the pack though. Phil, sitting tight. Having client. Still in first place. Still chasing him down as well. Speaking of Devil, she gets a full lock off as well. You've got to remember that it's 100% of the tyres, right? So it's down to tyre management. It's not just the drive, not just the track, not the mental agility that these guys and girls need. Got to manage the fuel, got to manage the tyres as well. Work their way through. It's first place at maximum, as I said before. Did take the spawn, but unfortunately span. So went down. 3rd and 4th. So chasing that position down as well. Good positioning for him. This sound for me seems a bit better as well. So again, apologies. It's the first race. Just trying to iron out some of these kinks and it's a great product though when we get down to the latter races. So there's a lot to take away from this one as well. 6 turning. He's got the Ferrari, blue Ferrari. So I think they're the same, chasing down. 7th place. Slightly behind as we go into this first horseshoe section. Being chased though. There he is, Victor behind. Play behind. Victor's in the BMW though. So just behind him there. Go further afield. There's Alexander. In 10th place. Okay, best lap for him so far was at 1:34.25, which was his last lap actually. So set the pace now. Loose field on the inside though with the BMW. Nice little turn in here. There's our race leader for the GT3 pack. Jeremy, do you see him sitting behind there? Keeping up with the hypercars? Never the case. Of course, though, he's definitely unaffected by them. We're sort of hunkering past him. Just a smoother race line. Not locking his tyres up, keeping that Lexus all 4 tyres clean and prestige. Coming up his way through the gears. Now heavy on the brakes, they're down towards first, second. He goes in through, he makes his left-hand turn. This is when they start to get heavy back on the acceleration. Up third, up fourth. 180, 190, 200 kilometers an hour. So he will continue that luscious sound of the Lexus. Hits the bank. Around towards main straight. Over the line. I'm belting for him. Behind him though. HP there, but 13th place. We're also in a very big split now between these cars. Not quite as tight. Definitely lots more aggression in that mid-pack section. Lots more changes we're seeing between these 2 cars and these players. So before, this is Nürburgring eSports, and we are playing across multiple of their venues. These are bars set up with 4 and 5 and 7. They're kind of like full built racing sims. They're dedicated to them. This is of course the main game. Obviously it isn't the older one, which is the competitive one. That's mainly because it's been tailored towards their needs and gives them the opportunity to customize. That's why it's slightly different than what you'd normally see. They're now in 29th. Obbens in Germany. Tailwinder bar, ROC. Now actually he's sitting in Switzerland, Victor. See teams come through. I jump up. I'd love to run his racing sims to my house. Right, the turn there for Victor. Let's turn over the BMW. And now to keep that flat line straight all the way towards now the right hand side. Heavy on the brakes, those who ramp down towards second. Now heavy left hander. With a lock up those who hit the curb. Doesn't matter if you go too wide here. I'll carry in the speed through. And place there in the Ferrari. Some down, timing. You push for these teams though, like these players. Lucky enough, not even major. I say major crash. It was just a huge crash. Come through. That is a big crash come through. There's a huge crash coming through. Anyway, dunk. Further down the pack. Every people getting caught up, trying to get through. On the bottom side of the Ferrari, definitely could take it a pace over the top there. BMW a little bit higher up, so the longer rotation round. So we do work our way now towards the bus stop. Then BMW will look to try and tuck behind. Go flat on the brakes. Now heavy left, go for the right hand side. Back on the right hand side, full flat out here. They said the GT3s need to be a lot more cautious about the curbs in that situation. Definitely unbalances the cars. They do work their way through. It's coming through now. Star in the pit stop, so Fabian's done one, Max has done one. It's only one stop race. They're the same. Maximum in fourth hasn't taken one at the moment, so it might be looking to try and gain the places here. Victor's the same. Drop just yet. Yeah, Victor's not taking the pit stop just yet. Everyone else really has kind of come in. Ooh, that sound was pretty bad for me. I don't know if it was bad for you. Is that sound okay? Why was it doing that? Large amount of static coming through. Fabian, look at the action. We'll lock up in front of him, but he is out in first place. Looking to try and get as much pace in between him and Max. So he's sitting behind, but obviously Max. We go. So he's chasing his way down, but this is kind of where he's out the bus stop. Yeah, okay, yeah, we were again. Cool, it wasn't just me panicking sound. Huge left bank. Love the turn here, nice left hand bends. Again, these guys can kiss the curve slightly more than SGT3s they can do. We'll go through on the left hand side, still flat out through here, heavy on the left hand. And the brakes will come through. Right turn will go into the first horseshoe. Continue the powers of throttle out of this one. Again, for the hypercars, will be straight flat out for that next bit, and then again for that right hand turn. So you have to hung to the left and then back to the right for that horseshoe. Should be both though. Front will be there. Go through, sit in the Chevrolet. Chase down, fit back in the pack there. Patrick. Moves. Try and hold out. And the again to that inside line, can't. Has stuck him behind. Yeah. Better slipstream. Let's just try and hold this front. Chase their way down through. Oh, clipped him on the inside. That is a full spin out. 1, 2, 3. That's horrible. Just turned in at the wrong time. It's gonna be losing places here. That is difficult to take. Have the momentum, that's not what you want, especially in a high speed straight like that. I'm going to continue to hammer down. Third place. Second place though is Max in front. Then set these times on. This bit the pack starts to move about, right? So that's when we get to see a difference. Again, it's about trying to keep that clean. We're going to see a lot of these other cars getting involved in getting caught. That's the problem. Unfortunately for them, huge lockup though, Fabian. Maybe not have as much discipline on the tyres as I'd like to be, especially not being challenged really from behind at the moment. No place in the BMW. Black and yellow. In the pack, this is kind of where I started the way through. There's a second pace can come through. Sit behind the Ferrari. Down in 25th place. So seconds behind, but too much in it. Now I'm going to try and chase that pack down. Big gap between him So, you know, further up the field. But wide in this one. Just trying to keep that power down. He's really on third. He's got to carry in as much speed as he can through. Continue going through with this one, but wait and see. I've been definitely running away with it slightly here. Yeah. Have a quick check through. People on double stop start at the moment, especially these hypercars when we burn the fuel through. Most people give or take. I said before, this is race number 1. We are going to be back for race 2 though on the 26th of June. We move across to France on the 10th of July. This is the NEC 25 official Nürburgring eSports Championship. It's on the 4th season. Actually, you guys have been doing this. I'll see I'll introduce some more English streams as well, which should be grand. I'm fighting out though for driving experience and for vouchers over to the Nürburgring as well. So if you want to get involved, get on the website. We'll make sure we get some stuff up next time. Again, there's a few blips which I need to try and sort out on my side. If we can ensure we bring a clean stream for everyone. Jan done in 24th. Thanks. Through. And the BMW here. Just around, continue, nice hold. Great speed carry through here. And the RPMs whips up through the gears. They have a nice clean run for this one. Back towards the hustle between the two. Oh, he outbroke and then he took him back on the inside. Great use of braking there. Gets away from that GT3. Ferrari continues coming back through. Chevrolet unable to shake it, despite the amazing tap on the brakes to come in back on the left-hand side of that car. And away it went. Everyone, you know, he's got a bit of gaps. Takes his time to take the defensive line. Actually, the Ferrari behind overextending. Braking very late, which is again more time. You might have a lot more time to get through. They now whip through the gears. Here comes the Cadillac clean out in front now. That's still where it played at. 2 and 4 between these two guys. So these guys can pretty much go full flat through here. Not worried too much about the curbs. It does have the impact though more on the GTs. We'll go on the high side. We'll try and get low, back down low as quickly as possible. Continue speed through the lower section here. Working his way back round home stretch. Very clean lap here. Slightly in traffic, but bad start. Oh. The brakes, wait for this left hand first bend will come through, following through in towards the horseshoe. The GT3 let them pass those, and we get a clean air on the inside, then they'll be whipping across back to left. Take on that first horseshoe on the right. Back to our pack leader, unchallenged still, despite maximum a bit of issues before. Yeah, time, what's the best lap at the moment? 1:31. 59. No, yeah, no, 1:31.5. Sorry. And then yeah, 1:31.2. I was just unable to catch up. Now it's just about having a clean race for this final, this last leg of it. And BMW, black and blue. Does look good. Climb. Such a clean race, so smooth. Turn now, keeping the car, keeping the momentum through. towards his first bend, hits the brakes now, looking for that late turn, hitting that apex on the right hand side. We'll continue to power through on the right. He's kissed the curb on the one and the second. Now we need to cross towards that left hand side. Heavy on the brakes now. Turn his way into the first horseshoe. Back into the power. After GT3 looking to try and get ahead of them just for the next braking turn. Straight flat out through this left hand. Back over towards the left hand side. And then heavy on the brakes for the right. A little bit of lock up there twice. Going to be cautious those that tyre wear taking an effect. And go all the way through and back out towards the other side. Left and left. From there, away he goes. Have we got? No, we haven't. GT3 at this high now. We're going to be hitting those, hitting the pit. These cars continue to work their way down. Next this though is our leader, 12th place at the moment. Jeremy, the GT3 leader, and we're arguably uncontended. Had a very clean race so far. To bring it home in the last sections. 26 minutes left on the clock. Cautious to avoiding those kind of hypercars. They sort of whistle by. So working his way through the GT3 pack as well, also causing another level of complexity for him. There we go. You can see the guys actually on the sims himself. So most of the 7 actuated or 5 actuated, which means the points obviously in which they move at. So some serious kit there. Straight through. Be cautious those GT3s. His Lexus, the curb puts the power down a little bit too early. Might be spinning out, and that's not what you need. A real clean race so far. Right up the pack. Good start for him in race number 1. We're now hitting the brakes and going through the pits. So looking to try and use the opportunity to close the gap. And he's got quite a gap to close. He is coming around the bank bend. Already back out, so no problems there. There we go, maximum second place now. So slight close down, just giving the time, slight close down from him, but yeah, he's in a better lap time now. He was running the sort of 132s, he's now in the 131s. Last lap was a 132, unfortunately for him. 132.1. Fabian obviously going through the pits. That's really helping him. Generally speaking, the best lap times, he's still got 2 attempts in it, so he needs to make sure he finds that additional time if he wants to stand the chance to be put himself. Currently in second, not a bad start though, especially though for the season. Game is it was scuff at the moment. Sound it, right? It's okay. A few things I can't do with obviously, guys. You're actually a production team that are sitting in the Nürburgring, which are producing us this feed that we are able to then to give to you guys and girls back in a kind of English format. Heavy on the brakes now. Sitting in 19th place, really good spot actually for him. 8 seconds behind. Kiss the curb there. Here's that. Unfortunately, down that leaderboard. Two part of the pit stops though that have happened. Going to try and claw it back. We definitely will hold it out there for quite some time. See it a lot more settled out. The Audi. He's sitting behind first, technically at the moment. It's being chased down. Let's try and close that gap. It's quite far off though. Let's have a look at the actual map now at the moment. Just needs to make sure he keeps out of the way. Really? Yeah, he's on the other side. Actually on the other side of the track at the moment, but I think 2 affecting this here. A bit of a collision. It's a full collision though for 2. Full crash though. Patrick goes down. And Chevrolet goes down. Crashed into the environment, unfortunately for him. Maybe get reset. Jeremy said before, he's part of the race leaders for the GT3 series. So really good times. Again, consistent times. Still for the other side. They're again having a huge crash out in the environment as well. Lower down the packs, unfortunately for them. Doesn't affect too much. Keep an eye. A huge crash down that first bend. He's coming up. For the guys, no one major pack I can see at the moment has caused a lost position. With a Porsche now, Jam, testing things down. So behind him, bit of a gap. Just on 14th. No, he's on the front though. Let's whip on the inside. This brakes nicely. Keeping the balance of the car. Well, just tuck in a little bit more. Just let the hypercar pass a little bit closer. He's chased down actually, to be fair. Just trying to work out, they're just in front. I think they are 0.7 seconds over behind, so he's closing it down. A little bit off of that curve, not great. 1 second behind. Definitely carrying out a speed through that straight, losing a little bit more in the bus stop. 1.2 behind as well. A bar versus bar at the moment. We're going to need that. Be cautious. See him whistle go by. Oh, we lost him. In the pit we go. We've been binned. Pit stop for us. That race was pretty tight though there. In the Audi. Been chasing down the position beforehand, but huge gaps behind. Roberto's the one we want to see. We're back in with him now. He's chasing down the position Noah, just in front of him. Currently sitting in that BMW. The braking right here. Under pressure, he's put him under pressure slightly. Oh, he's whipped out a huge amounts of pressure. Massive mistake there from Noah. Berto has the opportunity to try and take the opportunity. He whistles through the middle. The hypercar goes on the outside edge, which we have the inside line. He actually forces him out though. Especially for the BMW. Noah, it's not taking the clean line. Tires will be scuffed slightly. He needs to try and catch up. Good play. Good move though. Roberto using the Audi very, very well. And the pressure, well, you know what? It was a bit too much. It wasn't great. Not braking late. Didn't quite take the apex right. I had the opportunity. Roberto, well, nice play from him. He took the opportunity well. Good play from him. Nice take as well. Towards Jam. Oh, chase though from behind. Look at that. 15th and 14th. So just really fight behind though. We can see the Porsche now having to try and hold on though. We'll try and hold on because now tuning with him. Trying to chase down this Porsche. See if the pressure can hold on for Jan. Jan is for the more defensive line. Over the brakes though, keeping that defensive line on the inside though. They carry over the pressure. Now go through for the next one. As the first horseshoe's done, we'll go full flat. Need to be cautious of the curve. Looking for the inside dive. Doesn't quite get it though. Keeps left. Oh no, he's hit the grass. It's going to be affecting, especially on the braking. Hopefully doesn't get a full lock up. Has to come late. A bit of a go back through. Just to try and work this one back down. Chasing. Aggressive now. Again, you see in front. He's in the Porsche. 0.7 seconds off behind. Why is my feed slightly ahead again? Whoa. Need to catch my feed up, sorry guys. Other guys are sending me the feed slightly different. Bear with me, sorry. It's nearly there. It's nearly in sync again. Let me get something that I can capture. Sorry, 1 second. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Back. Cool. Problem is the feed I'm getting, guys, is slightly delayed up, right? So we just need to try and get it in sync again. Let's hope. Outside edge. Bit of a gap to catch up here. 15.8 seconds to next position. But let's have the opportunity to do it. The way through. Back in the 16th place. A few more battles happening down. 19th, 20th. Look. I'm going to try and take on Julian at the moment. It's a full crash here from David. He's going to lose positions, unfortunately, for him. Try and rebuild. He's really cautious though. So he's trying to get back into the swing of things. He's actually causing a bit of traffic jam behind him. So lots of traffic though. We'll try and go from this side. Oh, there's a collision though. The BMW turns in. Didn't quite catch the Audi. Does get a hold. Oh, so nice to try and work his way up. So taking the inside. Goes for the late break in. He's going to lose a lot of the pace though coming out. This one. Let's see if the Audi can try and carry the pace through a little bit further. BMW sits in front though. He'll try and go for the defensive line. Pushing the Audi down towards a little bit further. Has to come back up and avoid the penalty though. The Audi will now start to work its way through. Unable to keep the pressure, unable to keep the pace in. Actually takes the right call, goes back on the outside edge. Now we're tucking behind. And more importantly, getting back in towards the race. Lexus. Right. Never saw the things though. Sandro, Rasul, spun out. Let's try and cover the way through now. It's lesser parts. Towards the end of the race now, let's go. We'll take. From those second place, chipping away. 10 seconds there behind. At least they're getting clear. Wait and see from there. Fabulous Store well out in front at the moment. Store holding out. Store clear. BMW hybrid V8 whistling past. Hasn't set the fastest lap so far. Actually, Maximilian in second place though has set the best lap though. 130.9. Not much in it, but he's still the best lap at the moment. He's still in second. Third place is Killian though. Yeah, sitting with the Alpine. He's on a 132 at the moment. A bit further down the packs though, we are starting to see some of these teams, some of these players start to sort of consolidate up. 14th place though, Jan, I try and take on for 13, but 44.7 seconds up behind. So we kind of have the huge BMW pack that spreads in the middle with a blossom of an Audi. And we've seen this sort of pack consolidate up, cause issues. These guys will go through. Jan back on the pack though, had a couple of spin outs, lots of accidents, quite a few penalties having to be taken at the moment down in Daytona or Florida Beach. So the weather's going to be an effect on the tyres. Ferrari. And I was actually going to be closer towards who's in 27th, towards Tom. I'll chase it down. The same. Trying to work their way down, but in the Ferrari trying to set the pace here. I think that was done and through. I love that you're casting other bits and pieces. Do you know what? I love sim racing, mate. I love. This is more importantly the fact that these guys are sitting in a thing. Righto. 128th. Closing the gap down, definitely getting more spots off. And work their way through. We take. We'll settle down in the pack now. Don't forget, obviously, this is a longer stint. This race number 1. I'm scheduled out. We'll go through a little bit later, but the next race will be in Qatar. I'm going to go France in the 10th of July. Fuji will be in September. Brazil will be coming in for the 25th of September. Belgium in the Circuit of Americas will be in the 30th of October, and then we'll close things out here on the 30th of November. Actually, we'll be back at the Nürburgring. And we will crown ourselves a champion. This is obviously, as I said before, this is season number 4 as well. NEC 25. So you've multi classes. We've got the hypercars and the GT3s to be going through. So we follow all these players as we go through the season. But going through the season at the moment. Let's take on the outside. Chevrolet. We're trying to close down. Killian. He got time on him, 9 seconds, so we're on the interval splits at the moment. That's a clean lap as well. Again, producing really good lap times. This one wasn't the best. Let's go come through the bus stop now, having the brakes, number 2 sign, of how I reference it. On the accelerator, look how much speed the hypercars pull through there. insane amount of speed. Here's our race leader for the hypercars, taking the race lead up for the GT3 pack. He's going to work his way down the sort of back straight. Now onto the bus stop. Such a smooth race at the moment for Fabian. It's been super, super clean. Store back straight over the finish line. He's going to do the brakes, turn his way, and he's got a bit of traffic in front of him. Past those got on the outside. So continue applying the pressure. It's through, nice. And double chicanes, so back into the left hand side, having the brakes again as we go through the first horseshoe. Let's take a deeper race line there before the BMW. Flat out for him here, and then be back heavy on the brakes on the sort of right hand side. And he's sitting in the Nürburgring, so he's definitely in that the top right picture. Everyone sitting in there somewhere. It's a good race, it's a good drive so far. Around sort of, so yeah, huge banking left. Let's go heavy towards this right hand side. We'll be then heavy on the brakes. We'll go through the bus stop. So you see them two straight through, again able to carry, and then it goes on the right hand side, and he's got again a clean sweep on that left, all the way around back towards that finish line. Guys and players, pretty much now on the final laps. 5 minutes 18 left on the clock. Let's see if there's been any major changes on that leaderboard. A lot of Porsches though. And 14 close to him. Too far. Getting a good race. I'm trying to close down. Getting chased behind though. 3 seconds behind, but 4 minutes and under to now catch. Unless it's a major mistake, I think this is how we're going to see things sort of settle out. We lost the sound. Oh. The drive-through penalties, unfortunately. He's trying to take that spot now for himself, but taking the outside. Past Jan now. Too close. There was a huge crash. I was like, why is everyone crashing? No, everyone's pro mark. I do love it. We've had a few luck ups, we've had a few crash. There's a gap in skill, which is good. It's all part of learning, right? It's all part and parcel. Jam. The Porsche. Still trying to work down. Huge amount of time in front. Too much behind him though. So that he's chased him down. Such a clean run though in the BMW hypercar. It's just so quick. 7th gear, 300, 310. 15 kilometers. Even the brakes. Straight speed. Has to try and get around this as quick as he can. And grip on as well. Look at the grip that comes through. So they normally take the higher side. This is why the hypercars take the higher side. This is where the GT3s will stay lower here. It's able to produce so much speed and grip around the outside. Have to brake in the pits now. He's got to do the drive through 6 seconds. Comes out the other side. No start. Pretty much settled now after race number 1. There was a huge accident. It's about bringing it home. 1 minute 40 left on the clock. Jan. Oh, he's clipped him. That's not what you need. Lucas having, again, a good run in 22nd. Jan looking to try and get the take. He just clips him. Luca able to sort of still hold on. Getting away quick. It was only a little kiss there. It was enough. Slow him down, especially for this lap. Okay, we're sort of get away from this. But it's way clean. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Here's our GT3, Jeremy. Good place. He's gone for one pit strategy. He's kept his tyres clean as well. Fuel well. He's doing okay. 20 seconds left on the clock. Should have nothing more explosive. Eighth place. He's looking. This is maybe the last battle. 6 seconds. 5. Can he get ahead? 3. Does actually take the position. Goes on the inside on the brakes. Oh, he's locked up. About to go through. Victor. No. Falls behind. Full lock up. Leaders on the final lap now. I don't know, can he get the momentum back there? Maybe he can. Last minute. Dive on the inside. Got the opportunity through. And able to claim the position. That was huge there at the end. Victor, unfortunately, now down to 8th place. Event in the Ferrari took the inside. And Klein, such a nice run from him. Kept out of trouble. Had a little bit of heat in the middle of the pack, but that was it. And there we go. Final lap done. There's our race winner for the Hyperclass. This is guys. We'll bring it back home. There's Daniel with the penalty, unfortunately. Here comes our GT3 race winner. Okay, it's been a good race. Interesting Daytona. A very quick circuit for me. Hypercars obviously got a lot more advantage when it comes down to actually the speed and the transition, especially coming through some of these corner sections, whereas the GT3 is going to be a lot more cautious, a lot more careful about how they deal with things. But arguably a good run from them. Too much when it came down to accidents, no major crashes, which is what you want to see really as well. The rest of our packs, well, they're now starting to make their way home. It's done dusted, really. This is cars. First place locked in. On the back straight now. The ball in the Audi. Under the blue. Dust protection, what they want to be done. Let's show them. A final lap done, dusted as well. Jan, obviously. Stand up though. To get around on the outside. Few penalties to be taken, I suppose. As well. But that's it. Done. Dusted. That was a good showing. Very, very impressive for the first race. Again, first and foremost though, hi everyone, I'm Mark. A few technical issues that we need to go sort out, so I'll go away and talk to the production team so we can make sure we get the sync, the sound, everything sorted. That'd be perfect for you. Thank you very much for joining for the first race. Got lots of races though coming up. Let me quickly, before we close the show, I want to show you guys what have we got coming up, and more importantly, what are the hell we fighting for? What Daytona Race 1 has done. Next time we'll be coming back 26th of June, same time, same place, same channels, same drivers. As we go through to Qatar race as well. Obviously we'll move through to France, we've got Fuji, we've got Brazil, Belgium, America, and we return back to the Grand German for the Nürburgring though in race number 8. It's going to be all the way through. Make sure you mark those dates down in your calendar. If anyone's on my Twitch, I'll make sure I get the links out as well so you can follow along on their website and the scoreboard. So a few things I want to do to be able to bring what I can see to also the stream as well, so you guys get a bit more of an interactive section towards that as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Obviously this is Ryan Prologue, so there's 8 races in total. As I said before, I have been Mark Power, and I've been a pleasure to sort of cast and cover this first race. We've got loads more races to come though, so get those dates in the diary. For now, that's it from me. I'm going to say thank you very much everyone that has tuned in. I'll see all you guys on the next race. Bye.